Good morning, everybody. So it is, I haven't even checked the time at all.
Just past 11.
Oh, it's like just past 11. And Carl and I woke up in a very, very, very hot van. It was actually quite unpleasant. And we're just moving straight away, basically. This place is not a nice place to stop. Some of the people seem a bit shifty. We've got this absolute eyesore. Basically got a gas town there in front of us. And we just, there's no point in staying here. Again, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. If you look over the ocean, what should be a nice oceanic horizon is just smog in the distance. It's just not a nice place to be, really. So we're just going to get going. It's not even like we're just finding a new spot to chill out. We've already slept in past when we were planning on getting up. So yeah, probably going to head to a decathlon. We wanted to make some new modifications to the van. The idea that we have at the moment is to add a headboard at the top of the bed, because at the moment Carl's having to stuff everything down the back gap, which is fine at the moment while it's hot enough. But as we get to colder and colder places, he's going to need that stuff. So we're going to try and get that sorted today, and then we're going to fire off to the hot springs most likely. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey guys, so I just got to the decathlon after a very short but intimidating drive. No one in Portugal seems to give a damn, and they just drive like lunatics everywhere.
Oh, we had a very short little brief stint joining onto the motorway, which was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I think Carl was relieved when he saw that we didn't actually have to merge into the lane, so we were just hopping on and hopping straight off at the next exit.
Yeah.
So we're going to get some fishing gear at this decathlon, and then we'll probably find somewhere where we can get the stuff for the headboard. So, yeah.
Hello everybody, just a quick little update on where we're going, what's happening, what has just happened, considering we've nearly just died about 3 times. Porto is not friendly for foreign drivers. I'm lucky in the sense, if you want, of the amount of hours I've logged on roads, so I'm used to seeing idiots driving. But there's some special kind of idiots here, there really is. Had people taking the wrong exit on the roundabout, so instead of just going a bit further down and turning back around, they just stop and then reverse back onto the roundabout. We had somebody else take the completely wrong exit and therefore just reverse across all the exits and then go down the one they wanted. The roads are weird as well, which I don't quite understand. There was a stop sign on a slip road to a motorway. Never seen that before in my life, I don't get it. You're joining a road which is 75 mile an hour and there's a stop sign. Sure, whatever. Also just been down some little cobbly roads and people driving so fast we've nearly had 2 head-on collisions. So yeah, it's all fun. But on the contrary to that, we are now heading towards the hot springs, which are just north of Portugal, which are nice. Actually kind of a landmark place, because ever since me and Danny started watching the indie projects on YouTube, which if you're watching this video you probably know them, they went to these hot springs, and as soon as I saw them I was like, I want to go there, they look amazing. So that's where we're going. If you don't know of them, I'll put a link to their, I might even do their specific video in the description. Go look at them guys, they're doing a cool van build at the minute, and they're heading over to Portugal in November. So yeah, anyway, we will catch up with you when we are closer to the hot springs, or if anything interesting happens before then. Ciao!
So we've just been in the supermarket, we've just got some bits and bobs.
Excuse me.
Nice. We've just had a wash on. All our clothes are now clean and dry, which is nice. Mostly, okay, mostly dry. We only had €2, and even on the highest temperature it looks like they didn't quite dry. €2 got us 20 minutes worth of spin time. So yeah, we're now going to head over to the hot springs. We've got a couple of new energy drinks that we're going to try, although we're now going to avoid them. We have no schedule from here onwards, so there's no need to buy them, but there was a flavour that we just could not get. It's apple and kiwi. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We've got some amazing ribs from the butcher there, which we were a bit about at first, wondering if they were going to be good. And then we tried them, and Carl and I have loved them nearly as much as Roxy is. And the rest of mine are in the fridge now to be continued, because they're huge. So yeah, we're going to get back on the road and we'll let you know if anything else happens. So we just tried to pull down this lane, coming the other way, and it didn't really work.
No.
Carl just noped out, very fair enough. Turning, coming the opposite way, was not happening in a van.
Oh my god.
And getting out may be interesting as well, but we will see. Can't really see there, hang on, there we go. It's not the first time we're taking the van down places that it maybe shouldn't be. Goodness me. So these are going to be the hot springs in Spain.
The Bandes Romance Thermal Pools.
What he said. So yeah, let's just take a look and see what this place has in store for us. Ladies and gentlemen, the hot springs. I will stop filming out of here while there are people changing. So yeah, there's a few van lifers here that are clearly taking advantage of the beautiful area. And because there's so many people out and about, swimming and such, for now I'm going to end the camera. Don't want to upset anyone by filming them getting changed accidentally. So we're going to find a place to stop and yeah, we'll figure it out. They're beautiful. The springs are beautiful. Again, I've meandered away a little bit before I start filming because I really don't want to upset people, and I've not checked what the filming laws are like in Spain, so I don't know if someone's complaint could get me in trouble.
You haven't asked me my permission.
Yeah, but you're kind of part of the vlogging channel, Carl.
But,
You'd be in a bit of trouble if you didn't like being on camera.
Yeah, that's true.
We may have hit a bit of a wall. Oh, whoa!
That's like a fairy ring from RuneScape.
Really good from Rune. I love the RuneScape reference. Nice. There you go. That is really cool. That must have taken some serious time.
Fairies don't take time. They do it instantly.
I'll
They're
be
magical.
quiet. Cool. Well, I guess we have RuneScape fans out here as well. Speaking of which, I should probably play some at some point. Wow. Yeah. So obviously later on, maybe when it gets a bit quieter, Carl and I are going to pretty much just spend most of the night in the hot springs probably, and then
just take the Kindle.
Yeah, just take the Kindle, have a read.
Just sit and chill in hot springs while reading a book.
I also want to go for a swim in here at some point. Perhaps when there's less people swimming. Sorry, you put me off.
Sorry.
When there's less people fishing, and
What?
we also want to.
Oh no!
We want to go fishing as well. We plan on being here for a few days, which benefits me because while we've had Tiegan, our guest, I've been pretty bad at editing, but I feel I had a good excuse given that she was here. However, now she's gone. Fortunately, I can now get caught up, but also with less updates from this place being as demanding, I'm going to get myself caught up. So what you guys see can be closer to where we are. Ooh, that's
what
warm.
you guys need to be
Whoa,
doing now,
that was deep.
because there's, oh god, there is a, not, you know, we can only video so much of this place, but we'll be on Instagram and Twitter and things like that while we're here, so you probably get more content on there than you would on the vlogs from places like this where we stay for a little bit, because there's only so much we can show you in a vlog before it just gets samey.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you guys individually, if you just like watching videos and seeing where people are and hearing about it, that's cool. If you want to, I guess, almost be more involved or see more of the individual shots of where we are and
honestly, this is cool.
details, then go ahead and follow us on our social media. All the links are in the description, so you can find us on everything that we're on. Give us a follow, and you can see what we're up to. We should not bring the van down here. We've had it stuck once.
Oh, well, okay.
Carl nearly lost a flip-flop. Anyway, before we all lose everything, I'm going to end the video here. We'll see you later. Hello and good morning. So, still at the hot springs. I don't know if you can hear me. This red truck behind me over here, they were here when I woke up, and it looks to me like they're trying to clean the place. There's two of them down there. One of them's just walking back down again, and the other one's got like a power hose, I guess, like a pressure washer. So my assumption is that they have to clean this place every now and then. Because to be fair, when Carl and I went in last night, it was a bit They were nice and warm, obviously, but the water wasn't the nicest. So we'll see what they're doing. It seems to be emptying a few of the pools out a little. It's just trickling back through. So yeah, I'm gonna wake up, and when these guys have gone, probably go for a bathe. So the noise people have gone. It is now peaceful here once again. There are a few people meandering around, enjoying the warm water, of course. And yeah, Carl and I are just having a nice steady start. We're not really doing much. There's no plans as such. We're just gonna stay here and do whatever we want, really. I know I've got some editing to do. We also need to get a video uploaded today, or at least queued. So that's going to take up some serious internet. But yeah, we're just going to take it easy, relax, and do whatever we do. Let's see what we get up to. Okay, so as usual, there has been a change of plan. Literally just a few minutes after the update you just saw, Carl mentioned that the van batteries are very low, and
11.4 volts for anybody interested.
Yeah, 11.4 volts, and I think is the minimum pretty much 11 that we can let it drop to. What are you saying?
No, I personally I don't like them to drop below 12.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, there you go.
We've had them at like 11.7 and 11.8, and they're still in there. There's still power in them because we have such a large battery bank. Even at 11.4, there's still plenty of usable power, but because it's an AGM battery, you're not overly meant to. You can, but you're not meant to let them go below 50%, which is about 12 volts. On the very rough estimate that we have, we don't have really a way to monitor them without them either having power pulled from them or being charged. So we have to guess as best as we can. But 11.4 is lower than I want. Although we have a generator in a nice little tranquil spot, like I finished showing you,
it's not ideal. The our Jenny would have been far too loud. So. On the other side of the lake from Hot Springs, Carl's found a nice little campsite. It's meant to be very cheap, and we're going to park there for maybe a couple of days. Is the current plan. We're going to let the batteries. Yeah, we're just going to let the batteries get fully charged, and then we should be good to return back here again for another few days. We would normally like to be relying on the solar energy. However, firstly, our nice little spot we had was in the shade for the most part. So it just wouldn't charge fast enough, and once the batteries drop that low, it can take a bit too long per day for it to reach a high enough level to recover, if you will. It doesn't need to recover as such, but to get to an amount where it'll last all evening.
I think if you want, the good thing and annoying thing about how we designed this van is me and Danny designed this van for cold temperatures, which is great because it means once winter comes, we're going to be laughing. Honestly, there'll be no van as nice and warm and cozy as this one. Well, yeah, whatever. But it means that if we park in the sun to take advantage of solar panels, it bakes us. We get so warm. So we do try and park in the shade, but then obviously solar panels we tend to try and get half and half, where like the back end of the van is in the sun, but it's just not always doable. But at the minute we're taking being able to actually be in the van without dying over being able to use a lot of electricity. So
yeah, pretty much. So this is us now. We are heading towards that campsite, and let's see what it's got. So we got a little lost. Oh, not lost. We just took a wrong turn, which was confusing at first until we figured it out. Either Google Maps goofed or I goofed. It's more like to me, I guess. But we're in a really nice little town, so we're going to drive out of here now and head to the actual campsite.
If anybody of you actually know what this is, there's been a few of them according to Finn. It's like a big wooden crate that's suspended on stone. If you know what it is, let us know. And there's like a weird little fast there.
So we've got to these campgrounds, I think. Just behind me there you should be able to see the gate, which is locked and shut.
It seems like a tourist place though.
Yeah, it seems very touristy. There is also this building. All the doors are shut, but it also looks like that's for a tour around some historical thing. Something to do with Romans. We don't really know what this situation is. Because technically, according to Google, we missed a turn that I don't think existed, so we'll probably just backtrack there and see if there is another entrance. But I ain't seeing nothing. So we're going to have a wander around, a little meander, and hopefully we'll find that the campsite is still open, that we can park up and charge. If not, I suppose we'll just find a sunny spot to charge. Okay, so we have done a lot of driving around. We're now at the same place as you last saw, but it was closed, so we thought we'd check out another camping ground, which is allegedly on the other side of the beach here, but there was nothing there either. Unless it's advertising for the same spot, who knows. But we found another entrance on the other side of the gate, which is definitely the camping ground. There's even a small tent there. But it didn't look like we could easily get to the reception, and I didn't want it to look like, you know, we were being cheeky. So as we were driving back out of that entrance, one of the builders that's nearby directed us round, which would indicate that we are now in the right place. We just need to wait until 4 o'clock after siesta time. If anyone that doesn't know, siesta is a time in the block, well, a block of about, I think is it 4 hours, Carl?
I don't think it's a specific amount of time. It's during the hot part of the day people stop working.
Okay, because Spain gets so hot during the hottest parts of the day. In Spain, they just stop working, which is amazing. So we're waiting for that to end. We think that's our assumption, and yeah, fortunately all the toilets and stuff are left open for you to use. So we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. And by the time we're all done and taking the dog down to the beach or something, we'll be good. The dog of which, oh, she was here a second ago. Roxy. Come here. There she is. She's very warm, which is why I left the window wide open and the seat there for her to jump up on. So yeah, hopefully we can get a place inside and get charging. So we are here in the campsite. We just had to wait until 4 o'clock, like we were saying, for the woman to get here. And we approached the front door and she let us in. And it's a really nice little site. It's got power, which Carl is currently getting us hooked up to. Well, in fact, I think he's pretty much done. So we'll charge the batteries fully. And the water system here is crazy. You ready? Violent is how I describe it. Violent but welcome. So yeah, we are just gonna chill, basically, get everything charged. We're here for 3 nights, which is costing us a total of €24, which is crazy.
45?
No, I don't think so. I think it's 24.
Okay.
I think so. It's €3 a night for the van.
And then €5 each.
For us, yeah.
Wow.
So, by the way, you heard €5 each. That's €5 for both of us per night. It's €2.50 for each person.
Oh, now I know why it's free.
The dog is free. I mentioned to her that we have a dog, and she's like, yes, okay. So yeah, we will leave a review and make sure this is on Park for Night. I mean, we found it there, but we're going to make sure it's updated. Has an English translation and everything. And we'll give it the good review because it deserves it so far. The staff, there's a singular lady that that's greeted us. I don't know if there's normally more. Maybe there is in high season, but she was very lovely. Very impressed with Google Translate. And she showed us around the facilities briefly. It's pretty nice, quite a large toilet block. And it looks like it'll hold quite a few people. Each of the lines of trees sort of represents a slot. See, that's one behind me there. But it's really nice. I really like it here. Granted, there's not an awful lot to see. There's a couple of cafes by the looks of it, by the coast. I say coast, I think it's to a reservoir, but still, I guess it's kind of a coast in a way. It's the beach. There's a couple of restaurants and stuff that we may check out later on. But for the most part, I think something we haven't done yet is we've not really taken advantage of having electricity because we're usually having to be quite sparing. So I know I'm probably going to get a bit of gaming done because I've not done that in a while. play some games, definitely get all the videos caught up on now we're not moving around everyone, seeing everything. And yeah, really enjoying it. My face is very dark right now. There we go. Really enjoying it, and we're going to get all set up, reorganise the van, and just chill for a few days. Hey guys, so I've got a very unusual update for you. I'll give you some context first before I show you, and I hope it comes out on the camera. Carl and I are both fascinated by ants. They're amazing little creatures. More so than me. Yeah, more so than me. I'm more enthusiastic. But Carl and I will quite happily sit there and watch Ants Canada, which, by the way, if you're remotely interested, check it out. It's a really cool channel. And Rox's mat was just by my feet here, and Carl suddenly noticed an ant, and then another one, and then he saw there's a little swarm of them. And I'm going to attempt to show you one of the things I love about ants. So there's a few down there which I think you can just about see, and if you see this little white trail that goes along all the way over here, and there's so many of them, it's a proper little highway. See them? I can find it busy a bit. Don't know if this is of interest to many people. Look at them all. Just sort of getting along with the daily business, as you do. So what we've done, put down some food for them. They don't seem to have taken any of it just yet. Oh no, there's someone there who's interested. If there is anyone who happens to watch this who has any idea about ants, we're in Spain, and they're just little black ants, quite round. Let's see if we can get it to focus. They're so funny. Anyway, I'm probably boring most people at this rate. So we have ants nearby. The beautiful thing about being in a van, is they're unlikely to have bothered to get in. There's just no real route to get there. The route from the wheels along the axle and everything, and then to get into the van would be most likely a bit much. We guess they may use the power cables to get up and in, but we've tried to avoid as best as possible. And the odd ant inside isn't a big deal. You know, that they're not exactly going to infest us, because all we have to do, if they do become an issue, is just drive the van to a slightly different spot, and once they're away from the colony for too long, they just die. So no problemo for Uzzo. And plus it means I get to ant watch, which, as sad as it may sound, I love. So yeah, really random and weird update.
Hello guys, bit of an update for you. There's Finn. Can I zoom in on his beautiful face? Yeah, sure. We're packed up, we're set up. You can't see a lot because it's night time, but we've just been chilling, enjoying the fact that we're the only people here. Literally the entire campsite is empty apart from us. It's so cheap. Did you mention how cheap it was? Have you done a video since we got it? Yeah. Well, you will have mentioned it. Well, still, €24 for 3 nights if he hasn't. Crazy cheap. I'll put it up so you can. Oh, I might be able to just rest on here. There we go. Finny can see us both now. Yeah. So yeah, we've got a table there that's literally got all our electronics on it charging, because we have electricity including that €24, which is just crazy. We've not even had to pay yet. They're just really nice. I just said, just come back tomorrow.
They don't accept card, which is all we had.
Yeah, they don't take card. But when we mentioned, well, we'll go have a look, she said, oh, it's fine, just pay tomorrow. And we're like, oh, okay. So we're gonna pop into town tomorrow. We need to go in and get some more food anyway.
Yeah, chicken went off.
Yeah, we bought chicken thigh when Tiegan was here. Opened the packet in there and nearly threw up. I could tell it was a bit weird from opening it, but I was like, oh, maybe it's just about okay, but no, it just wasn't. Finn nearly threw up with it as well.
I pretended to gip, which made me.
Yeah.
That with the smell then made me actually.
Yeah.
But Roxy is inside. I'm just sat watching some YouTube, some hat films. There's Roxy. Ignore the mess. I've just cooked dinner, as you can tell. You okay, Roxy? Just give her a quick close up. You okay, Roxy? You're nice and tired and sleepy, aren't you? Give her a bit of a run earlier. And yeah, probably. I don't think we'll be doing too much tomorrow, to be fair, will we? Try and make sure we don't get up too late. Sorry, you're probably hearing most of YouTube rather than us. Yeah, try and make sure we don't get up too late. Get to the shop. And yeah, anything you want to tell the people, Finn?
This is a nice place, and I'm actually kind of liking that we're hooked up to power because I've been kind of getting a want to play some games again, but this life doesn't support that.
It's the reverse Dominoes.
What?
It's the reverse Dominoes. Dominoes is okay, but it'd be better at half the price. This place is great, and it'd be okay at double the price. Yeah. Like legit, we were saying if it's any more than €20 a night, then no, because that's kind of we didn't budget, but our estimation is about €18 a night basically, because that seems to be average, just for a pitch, I suppose, because this place does it individually. If you had a family of people, then yeah, this might be a bit expensive because it charges you per person.
Yeah.
But they didn't care about Roxy. We got to pick where we went, so we're just far away enough from the loo block, which, nah, you're not going to see. But yeah.
What I love, as cheap as €24 for 3 nights is, when you break it down, that's €3 per night for the band, and it's €2.50 per night for each person.
Yeah.
How ridiculously cheap is
But
that?
even ignoring the individual costs, €8 a day
That's what I mean.
is just,
crazy.
you know, you sort of go, oh, €24 is still, you know, an amount of money, granted not a lot, but when you think that's for 3 nights at staying somewhere.
And it lets us get the batteries.
Yeah, because we've shown them the battery charger, haven't we?
Explained why.
Yeah. I bought a nice battery charger before we came out here. It was like nearly £100. And it charges well and properly. It's what it's designed for. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully play some games. My moustache is looking incredibly French now. Might give this a trim. We'll see. But yeah, we will see you tomorrow when we're out and about. Maybe show you the local town and see what we do. So anyway, good night, guys.
Bye.